Life is a series of beginnings. At times, we convince ourselves that we have missed the chance to start fresh, that the mistakes of yesterday have forever defined us. But in truth, the moment you decide to begin, you ignite the spark of transformation. Each sunrise is an invitation to release the weight of the past and step into a life fueled by purpose and hope. No matter how many times you have fallen, it is never too late to rise. What holds you back is not the failure itself, but the belief that failure is final. Understand this: endings are illusions. Every so-called ending is simply a new door waiting for you to open it. When you allow yourself to let go of regret, you discover a strength you didn't know you had. Begin again by shifting your perspective. Stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start asking, "What can I learn from this?" Every setback carries a lesson designed to prepare you for the path ahead. Life does not punish, it teaches. When you change your inner dialogue, you unlock opportunities you could never see before. You might feel as though you are starting from zero, but you are not. You carry with you every lesson, every skill, every ounce of wisdom gained through experience. This is not the first chapter of your story. It's a continuation of something greater. Trust that the journey you are on has meaning, even when you cannot see the full picture. And finally, act. Dreams remain dreams until you breathe life into them with action. Do not wait for the perfect moment. It will never come. Begin where you are with what you have and watch how the universe meets you halfway. One small step can create momentum, and that momentum can change your entire life. Your life is not defined by what has happened. It is defined by the choices you make today. Begin this time. Begin with the unshakable belief that you are capable of creating something extraordinary. Here's a fully expanded version of each point, explained in approximately 400 words each. Every ending is an opportunity to start fresh. Life has a beautiful way of disguising new beginnings as endings. Too often, we find ourselves crushed when something important in our life comes to a close, a relationship ends, a career opportunity slips away, or a dream we held so dearly shatters before our eyes. In those moments, it's easy to believe that life is over, that we've missed our chance. But the truth is this: every ending carries within it the seeds of a fresh start. Think about nature. When a tree sheds its leaves in the fall, it doesn't mourn their loss. It doesn't question whether spring will come. It simply trusts that the season of growth will return. Similarly, endings in our lives are not meant to be final destinations. They are transitions. When one door closes, we often spend so much time staring at it, filled with sadness or regret, that we fail to notice the countless other doors waiting to be opened. This shift in perspective is powerful. Instead of resisting endings, begin to welcome them as opportunities. That failed business venture taught you resilience. That relationship that ended revealed your self-worth. That job you lost pushed you toward a career you are truly passionate about. Life is constantly redirecting you toward your purpose, but you must allow yourself to move forward. When you stop labeling endings as failures, you free yourself from fear. You begin to see that nothing in your life is truly lost. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. The key is to trust the process. Trust that life is working for you, even when it doesn't feel like it. Remember, each day is a blank page. You are not defined by the chapters that have already been written, but by the ones you choose to write now. Begin again with gratitude for the lessons learned and with excitement for the endless possibilities ahead. Endings are not the conclusion of your story. They are simply the start of a new chapter waiting to be written. Release regret and embrace lessons. Regret is one of the heaviest burdens we can carry. We replay the past, wishing we had acted differently, said the right words, or made better decisions. But regret does nothing to change what has already happened. It keeps us trapped in a cycle of self-blame and robs us of the energy we need to move forward. If you want to truly begin again, you must release regret and focus on the lessons that your experiences have given you. Every mistake you've made has shaped your character. Catholics, every misstep has taught you something about who you are and what you value. Instead of saying, "I wish I hadn't done that," start asking, "What can I learn from this? How can this make me better?" When you choose to see mistakes as teachers rather than failures, your entire outlook on life changes. It's important to understand that you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. Hindsight always makes the past look clearer, but you weren't standing here with the wisdom you have now. Forgive yourself for the times you fell short. Forgive others for the ways they may have hurt you. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means releasing the emotional weight that is holding you down. When you release regret, you create space for growth. Lessons are like seeds. They take root when you nurture them, and over time they blossom into wisdom. Perhaps you trusted the wrong person and learned the importance of setting boundaries. Perhaps you avoided taking a risk and learned the cost of letting fear dictate your choices. These lessons are gifts. They prepare you for the next chapter so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. Remember this truth: you cannot change the past, but you can transform how you move forward because of it. Instead of being consumed by what you lost, focus on what you've gained. Strength, resilience, the Catholic compassion and understanding. Life isn't asking you to be perfect, it's asking you to evolve. Let go of regret and embrace the lessons. When you do, you begin again with a lighter heart and a clearer vision of who you are becoming. Shift your perspective. The way you perceive your life shapes the reality you live in. Two people can face the exact same situation, yet one feels defeated while the other sees opportunity. What's the perspective? When you shift how you interpret life's challenges, you transform obstacles into stepping stones. This mindset is critical if you want to truly begin again. Most of us have a natural tendency to ask, why is this happening to me? When faced with difficulties. This question keeps us stuck because it focuses on blame and victimhood. Instead ask, what is this teaching me? Or, how can I use this to grow? These questions empower you. They move you out of despair and into action. Life is not punishing you when things go wrong. It is preparing you. Every setback carries lessons that will equip you for the next stage of your journey. But you will only see those lessons if you shift your perspective from fear to curiosity. This is not about denying pain or pretending everything is fine. It's about recognizing that even the hardest moments have value. Think about a storm. When you're in the middle of it, it feels chaotic and destructive. But storms nourish the earth, clear out what is dead, and make space for new growth. Challenges in life do the same. When you learn to see difficulties as opportunities for growth, you stop resisting them. Instead, you ask yourself, what strength is this building in me? What wisdom will I gain because of this? This shift doesn't happen overnight. It requires conscious effort. It means catching yourself when you fall into negative thought patterns and choosing to see a bigger picture. One powerful practice is gratitude. Even in the midst of pain, find one thing you can appreciate. Gratitude trains your mind to see possibility rather than limitation. When you change your perspective, your circumstances may not immediately change, but your experience of them will. You will feel stronger, calmer, and more hopeful. You will begin to see opportunities where you once saw only dead ends. And most importantly, you will realize that life isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. That realization alone can give the courage to begin again with confidence. You are not starting from zero. It's easy to feel defeated when you have to start over. We tell ourselves, I'm back at the beginning. I've lost everything. I'm starting from scratch. But that is never the truth. You are not starting from zero. You are starting from experience. Every challenge, every mistake, every success has given you knowledge, strength, and resilience that you didn't have before. Think of life like climbing a mountain. Sometimes you slip and fall a few steps. You might even tumble down the slope and feel you're back where you started. But you know the terrain better now. You know which rocks are unstable and which paths are safe. That wisdom gives you a better chance of reaching the top the next time you climb. This is the same with new beginnings. You carry all the lessons from your past with you. Perhaps your last business venture failed, but now you understand what works and what doesn't. Perhaps a relationship ended, but now you know the kind of partner you want to be and the kind of love you deserve. These lessons are priceless. They ensure that your next attempt is stronger and wiser. It's important to honor the progress you've made, even if you feel like you've lost time. Every experience has shaped who you are today. You've gained skills you didn't have before. You've built resilience by surviving difficult times. You've developed clarity about what matters most to you. These are not small things. They are the foundation for your new beginning. Starting over also gives you the opportunity to do things differently. You are no longer the same person you were when you first began. You've evolved. You've grown. You're equipped with tools that will help you create something even better this time. What once felt like a setback can become the exact thing that propels you forward. When you recognize that you're not starting from zero, you replace fear with hope. You understand that this new chapter isn't a punishment. It's a chance to build on everything you've already learned. You're not behind, you're simply on a different path. Trust that the experiences you've gathered are guiding you towards something greater. With this mindset, you can begin again with confidence, knowing that your past has prepared you for the future. Take action now. No matter how much you dream or plan, nothing will change until you take action. This is where many people get stuck. They wait for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect level of confidence before they move forward. But here's the truth: the perfect time does not exist. If you want to begin again, you must start where you are with what you have right now. Action doesn't have to be huge. In fact, small, consistent steps are far more powerful than waiting for one big leap. If you want to write a book, start by writing 1 page a day. If you want to change careers, start researching industries that interest you. If you want to heal after heartbreak, take 1 step each day towards self-care and personal growth. Momentum is created through small actions, and that momentum builds into lasting change. Fear often stands in the way of action. We fear failure, rejection, or making the wrong decision. But inaction is the real danger because it guarantees that nothing will change. Action, on the other hand, creates possibilities. Even if you stumble, you are learning and moving forward. Every step teaches you something new about yourself and your path. It's also important to act with faith. When you take even the smallest step toward your vision, life has a way of meeting you halfway. Opportunities appear, people show up to support you, and doors begin to open. But none of this happens if you stay frozen in place, waiting for certainty. Remember, action breeds clarity. You don't need to have the entire journey mapped out before you begin. Take the first step and trust that the next step will reveal itself. Progress comes from doing, not just thinking or wishing. Your life will not change because you hope it will. It will change because you choose to move forward despite fear, doubt, or uncertainty. Don't waste another moment waiting for the right time. Begin now. Take one step today and another tomorrow. Before you know it, those steps will lead you to a life that once felt out of reach. Begin again, and this time do it with bold, decisive action. Beginning again is not a sign of weakness, it's a declaration of strength. Life will challenge you, close doors, and test your faith, but each moment offers a chance to rise stronger than before. Endings are not final, they are the foundation for new growth. Release regret, embrace the lessons, shift your perspective, and remember that you are never starting from zero. Take bold action today, even if it's a small step, because action creates momentum, and momentum leads to transformation. Your past does not define you, your choices today do. Begin again, with hope, with courage, and with unwavering belief.